Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to Kottabos Space Program, where today we are having a look at another fun mod, this time in the form of, hold on, let's go to the resume saved, the Movie Time mod by forum user Bernieerm. And this is an interesting mod that adds in a selection of old-timey movie and TV effects into the game, and I love it. It's not adding new parts or a new mechanic or anything like that, it's adding camera filters. And that may not sound like a lot of fun, but you know what? It really is. I've enjoyed playing around with the different camera filters while trying to do different things with my ships, and it's just fun. So let's go to the launch pad and just grab, say, the Kerbal X rocket and go and play around with some of these camera filters to show you what all they have to offer. Now, this is a little bit unstable on the 64-bit build. It works perfectly fine on the 32-bit build, but I like to use the 64-bit build, and sometimes this movie time settings screen that pops up here takes up the entire screen on 64-bit. I don't know why. I haven't had it happen to me on the 32-bit, but so just fair warning for if you are like me and prefer the 64-bit game download. And yeah, so here we are with our wonderful rocket. We have our movie time setting panel, which you can turn on and off by this button right here. And, well, defaulted to the Norma camera. But you also have on here a sepia film filter, and I just love it. You've got the kind of flicker going, the vignette around the side, some dust particles on the thing. It's fun. I don't know why it amuses me so much, but I really like this filter. And if you've got some of these stranger mods out there, this, like Professor Kerbinstein's parts, those were amazingly good fun. This would be a fun camera filter to play around with those parts with. Now, besides the sepia film, we have a black and white film, which is pretty much identical. It's just, instead of sepia, it's just, desaturated. We then have black and white low-res TV, so if you've got a probe from the 70s transmitting a television signal back down to the planet, you can simulate that. Black and white high-res for a more recent black and white camera. We've got color film, which is similar to the sepia and black and white. Got the vignette and all that around it, the slight little shake to it. And then moving on to color low res, very pixely and blurry, but a cool little effect. Again, maybe you're not cosplaying, but pretending, rather role-playing your shipping launched in the 80s or something like that. Then, of course, high-res TV, which honestly, I don't really think this one makes a whole lot of sense, because if it's high-res TV, wouldn't it just be the normal camera view? But no, high-res TV, it's a bit more saturated color-wise. And then, of course, we have night vision, which I've got to say, I've had a lot of fun with this. I don't know why, but I've just had loads of fun wandering around the dark side of the moon, walking my Kerbals around with night vision on. It amuses me. I don't understand it, but it amuses me. And what's fun about all of these settings is you can adjust them. If you want to boost this up so it's, really, really dark out, you need to see, you can do that. You can mess around with the contrast here. You can adjust the brightness, the mesh that it has, adding the lines to the filter, and even the amount of snow that's in it. I like it all, which, that one's nice and clear. I'm quite enjoying that view, actually. That's pretty good. And yeah, it's fun because you can adjust that on all of these. Like, say on the old sepia film one, you want to have more of a vignette or less of one, just slide around this bar until you have the perfect amount of vignette or scratches on the screen, add some more dust in there. I find it a little strange, though, on the sliders. This keeps getting me. If you, typically on a slider, you move it up, you get more. But in this, you move it down, and you get more. So, like, notice the dust here is showing up all the way down, but if I turn it up, it's gone. So I don't get that. It's counterintuitive, but you know what? It just takes you a little bit of getting used to, though I still haven't gotten used to it. But yeah, you can just mess around with all of these, and I'm just loving it. It's a simple little mod, but it's a lot of fun. And if you are any sort of machinima maker, this could be quite a useful mod for you to have because, well, it saves you a hell of a lot of time in post-processing later. As that can be quite a amount of time spent in your video production process. But rather than just looking at our wonderful fella here on the launch pad, let's actually go to the Space Center, and I do have a craft on the moon so we can kind of get a better feel for, like, say, the night vision in a darker environment. So we've got a super heavy lander that I used Hyper Edit to park on the moon real quick just to show off things. And we aren't on the dark side, but it is, you know, noticeably darker here. We've got the Kerbin either rise or set, I'm not 100% sure, over there in the background. And of course, go through, we've got the sepia. Look at that beautiful sepia tone shot. Nice little black and white, that could be a good one. Get a Kerbal out here, pretend he's got a little camera, sending the transmission back to Kerbin. The lovely low-res TV, which I gotta say, this one always kind of gets me whenever I first turn it on, because, you know, you have like the sepia tone, things are moving, and then you go to this one, it just feels like, oh, wait, did it freeze? Oh, no, it's just, there's not, like, scratches and stuff. But yeah, you've got the high-res black and white, or not high-res, but the, well, I guess it is high-res, but really this one looks more high-res, just has the whole shaking. The nice color film, beautiful shot of Kerbin in the background, low-res TV, high-res TV, and finally, the night vision. I don't know why this one amuses me as much as it does, but it really, really does. Just imagine it, you know, you're sitting there trying to make a machinima film. You've got a Kerbal in like first-person view or something like that, and you can sneak him around in night vision, pretend he's, you know, doing some sort of mission. It amuses me. I don't know why. I like role-playing things whenever I play games, and so this these film or movie time TV settings, it just amuses me. It's a fun little mod, and especially I can see a lot of use for it. If you're just playing around like me, it's just amusing. If you're a machinima maker, it could be quite a useful tool to get just the right shot. The mod maker himself said that he had the idea while he was trying to recreate an Apollo mission. So yeah, there you go. You know, throw on the, well, Apollo missions would have been probably around here-ish or here-ish. And yeah, you just have fun with it. It's quite a fun mod. If you would like to try it for yourself, check out the link in the description. And, ooh, oh boy. Oh, I haven't had that happen before. That was interesting. Like, reset the film. Intriguing. I did not know that effect was there. Oh, it's there again. Oh boy. Okay. Note to self. And he is still working on the mod, and there are some potential future camera modes, like perhaps a thermal one. Okay, now it's just happening often, and that's a little unnerving. And also, apparently, another camera mode he's thinking of adding is a J.J. Abrams camera mode, which his description, lens flares for everyone, which just is amusing. So yeah, go and give it a try for yourself. It is a great time. Once again, link in the description, and I hope you have enjoyed this episode here today, and of course that you come back for the next. But until then, thank you for watching, my friends, and as always, turn on the night vision. Later!